To Fox Weather's nonstop coverage of tracking Lala. I'm meteorologist Bain Froni. Thanks for joining us on your Saturday.
And I'm meteorologist Jane Menard. The National Hurricane Center now providing hourly updates, position updates. But here we are at the top of the 2 o'clock, and we've got a full suite. So let's dive in. The strength of Lala now up to 70 miles per hour, nearing hurricane strength.
Absolutely. So take a live look at Hilo, Hawaii. It has been raining non-stop for hours on end as Lala has gotten closer and closer to the Big Island. This is where Tropical Storm Lala is prompting those heavy downpours for us. Tropical storm force winds are whipping those trees around. They're pushing waters across coastal roadways as well, Jane.
Yeah, so lots to keep track of. Let's bring in Fox Weather hurricane specialist Bryan Norcross to break down the latest with Lala. Bryan, 2 o'clock. So now we get a full kind of suite of updates, right? A full look into the storm.
Well, yeah, we get the full analysis here that they do every 3 hours. And indeed, they were seeing the same thing that we were seeing on the radar coming out of near the southern tip of the Big Island, in that winds were increasing in the band right around the center. And when we look at the satellite picture in just 1 second, you're going to be able to see an eye trying to form. So this thing is trying to be a hurricane. The other news with this advisory is that the movement now west at 12. So the odds of this making landfall, as we were discussing earlier, seems lower and lower. It would really have to get up here close to the island for the mountains to have a really dramatic effect on the core of the storm. So I think what's more likely to happen now is that this is going to miss the island to the south. Still be very bad weather on the island, hurricane force gusts for sure, and also very, very heavy rain. We've already had over a foot of rain in some places, but I think this is going to miss the island, and therefore we may not get the weakening. We may get more steady strengthening until it gets over in here, and then the atmospheric pattern becomes a little less conducive. So still thinking a good chance this is going to be a hurricane, just a little different scenario than maybe we were talking about earlier. 90 miles now south-southeast of the south point of Hawaii. All right, here's the new satellite picture, the visible satellite picture, like a photograph from space. Now that the sun is up over there, we can actually see what's going on. And there you can see the eye trying to form. And around it, you can see these thunderstorms. See them here, these things poking up in there. Those are thunderstorms trying to form. Now, if this were really well developed, we would see those tall thunderstorms all the way around there, but it's not. So what we have is bands of them up here and up here and up here. And these all have the stronger winds in them because they bring the winds that are aloft on down to the surface. When it rains hard, those winds come down to the surface. So when they encounter the land, then we get stronger winds on the land. But I think it's pretty clear now that this track is going to go off in this direction somewhere. We'll see. When storms interact with mountains, all kind of crazy things can happen. All right, there's how they're analyzing the tropical storm force winds, 205 miles from the center. So you can see if the storm goes up in this direction as expected, then that's all the Hawaiian Islands are going to be involved in that. That's why there's a tropical storm warning for all the rest of the Hawaiian Islands. Hurricane warning continues for the Big Island of Hawaii. All right, look at the winds right now. You see gusting to 35 down here on South Point. And look up here at this. For some reason, the northern end of the Big Island, the winds have been stronger and the rain has been heavier. There must be a band in there. You can kind of make it out here in this red that an outer band that has just been relentlessly pounding that part of the island. Even here on the Kona coast, look at that, 30-mile-an-hour gusts over there. So the storm circulation is really dominating the islands now. 56 here, this is at elevation. This is up the mountain there on Maui. 52 at Lanai City, again at elevation. And then you see, decent gusts all the way across the Hawaiian chain, even in Honolulu, hundreds of miles away, gusting to 36 there at the airport. So it's spreading out, and there's some intensification near the center. Here is the analysis that we were doing earlier in this band here. This is that eye wall trying to form right in there. 70 to 75 miles per hour, closer to 70 at the last time I analyzed it, at 6,000 to 10,000 feet, because the radar is way up here, and so the beam shoots out there and it goes aloft because the Earth curves. But notice up here, there's another band coming in. Let's look at that a little closer up here. So you can see waves of strong wind. You see them here? Coming in. So the blues mean stronger wind, and this is measuring only maybe 1,000 feet above the surface in there. So those winds are going to affect that southern part of Hawaii, of the big island of Hawaii Island technically. And also you can see on here, look at this. Notice that line right there? So this is the radar measuring wind. Well, the wind comes along here and slam into the mountain. So that's where the wind stops because it just can't go any farther, and the radar can't see through the mountain. So it's a kind of an interesting thing there that we can actually see the topography. Here's the way the radar looks when we look at the typical way, the reflectivity, where we can see where the strongest cells are. The main takeaway from this is look all down in here and you see it much more circular than it was. So as the storm works toward being a hurricane, things just get more circular. And here you see up in here, this is that strong band that we saw the winds at 60 plus miles per hour just above the surface. So no doubt from maybe Hilo even on south, there's going to be some real gusty winds and very heavy rain associated with that band. All right, looking at this close up and checking out the wind direction here. Here comes the wind, comes into the mountains like this, and you can see where the stronger winds are. Look, there's the border of the stronger winds. Down here, the winds are much stronger than they're lighter up there, but you can also see on the mountain, notice all the yellows on this side of the mountain and fewer yellows on this side of the mountain, just an occasional one. That's the big shield. That's why the left side, the Kona side, Kona means leeward, side of the mountain is much, much drier on average, and it will be in this storm as well. All right, let's track this in time and see when the storm is going to affect the various islands in terms of the core of the storm, although we've seen that the winds are gusting already across Hawaii. So this is, let's say, 9 a.m. The next hour Hawaii time, and you see the tropical storm force winds here. These are the hurricane force gusts. Okay, here we go forward in time. See, the Hurricane Center, as of the last advisory, was thinking this would lift north. I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to go more west. But you can see in terms of time, here we are this afternoon Hawaii time, in the evening Eastern time, then moving ahead. And here you are on Sunday overnight, like tomorrow morning, and then Sunday afternoon, and then Monday it's gone. So tomorrow is the Honolulu day for the peak winds, and then the winds taper off, but still moisture will linger past the storm for a little while. So interesting, this thing. I won't be surprised if it's a hurricane at 5 o'clock Eastern time. The way it's going, it's heading in that direction. Guys?
That definitely looks like it with the presentation, satellited with your analysis of the winds. Oftentimes we use that product, Bryan, you had mentioned it during severe weather coverage. So it's cool to be able to use all of our tools and to bring them out to analyze Lala as it bears down onto Hawaii.
Right.
Exactly. We're keeping a close eye on it, Bryan. We know you are too. Thanks again for joining us. Fox Weather Hurricane Specialist, Bryan Norcross.
Okay.
We'll be checking back in with you in a little bit.